Alright, we are live. Welcome everybody to Proto SASUKE, the Kane Chronicles, Episode 2. This time in the universe of Sasuke 10. Which means, oh boy, we have a dance bridge now. Last time, nobody made it to the final stage for the first time in 3 tournaments. Will that continue again today? More importantly, will somebody cry and say that Sasuke is their life? Probably not. Let's have some fun. "100 competitors once again line up at the start line of Midoriyama. Will any of them have what it takes to conquer all 4 stages? We start with the first stage as we always do, as 100 competitors stare down their opening test. First up, it's the Japanese record holder in the shot put, Yasutada Noguchi. There's too many windows on my screen. There we go. Great start. Next up, the Junior World Trampoline Japanese team member, Rei Kamiyama. First person tonight to be the Gedantabi. Onto the jump hang. Yes, time's not great. Misses on the warped wall. Misses again, and that's a wrap. Yeah, the warped wall is a little glitchy. I don't know why. Now we have the Freeter, I don't know what that means, and former softball player who participated in Kunoichi 2000, Misato Ozawa. I forget how she had probably made it to a Rolling Panic if I had to guess. Based on who I invited. Things looking good so far. And out on the jump hang. Next up is truck driver Takahiro Mineo. As you can see, we have the nice little hey, 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 hey for the Gedantabi. Philip programmed that last night. And by programmed, I mean, well, you know. A miss on the warped wall. And another miss, and that's it. Here's a French national living in Japan, Deloise Thierry. First Frenchman, I think, to ever take on Sasuke. Certainly won't be the last. This is on the warped wall. This is again. And is out. This individual has 10 years of cheerleading experience. It's Tomoko Ono. Through the jump hang. Through the warped wall. Through the Tarzan rope. But out of time. Pretty sure Tomoko Ono just became the first woman to ever beat the warped wall. But I'm not 100% sure. Here's Mika Akiwa. She was in Kunoichi 2000 and is a life insurance company worker. And she's out at the jump hang. First victim of the jump hang tonight. Here's a ramen shop employee, Hideo Kiri. First victim of the dance bridge. He's a theme park ninja at Nikko Edo Wonderland, Chikara Aoki. No idea if he's co-workers with Ken Hasegawa, who is not here today. Through the jump hang. Through the warped wall. Does he have the time? I don't think so. He does not. So already 2 victims of the time limit tonight. Things looking good for a potential high clear number. I believe it was 11 last time. Our 10th competitor is the second-year university student at the Tokyo Science and Technology something. Oh, the University of Tokyo, and he's a science and technology student. I see. It's Tasuke Kojo. Who's out on the rolling log. Next up, Hibari Agano. Classic competitor around these parts. How will she do? Out on the jump hang. Well, we had a French national living in Japan. Now we have another Frenchman, this time a gymnast from Paris. It's Abdelhamid Nairi. Out on the jump hang. And yes, you're reading that name right. A run 4 years in the making. It's the Sasuke 3 finalist. Yes, he's actually here. Minoru Matsumoto. And I believe wearing the same number he got to the final with, not number 13. Could be wrong. Somebody got to the final with number 13. I don't remember who, for sure. But he can't beat the jump hang. That was a new obstacle to him. And like many before him, he goes out there. The Mimi Doll Executive Director Hiroyuki Kawabata... No, I'm sorry. The University of Tokyo graduate student, Takahiro Iwatake. There we go. Out on the first step. Disastrous. Now the Mimi Doll Executive Director Hiroyuki Kawabata. Not much better. The first year Tsukuba University student Tomoki Kuroda. A little bit worse, actually. He was a finalist in the Kinniku Bansuke trampoline event, Takayuki Yamazaki. Uh-oh, we're getting a run to get onto he fails. It must be soggy. He's the principal of Arezzo High School, Sonogoto. Another victim of the Gedantabi. I think that's 5 in a row now. It is 5 in a row. Here's the bodyboard Japanese champion, Aoi Koike. 6 in a row! What is happening? And it's not looking great because next up is a comedian, Red Yoshida. Comedians generally don't do very well on this show. But he does, and finally breaks the Gedantabi curse, only to fail the rolling log one obstacle later. He won the 24th Hori Pro Scout Caravan Grand Prix, Sayori Nishihata. First runner in 8 runners to beat the rolling log and goes down at the dance bridge. Arm wrestler Eiichi Sekiya. Finally, we're getting another jump hang attempt. But unfortunately, he fails it. So after that promising start we had, we're 0 for 22 and not looking great right now. Let's see if the Sakai moving service worker can turn things around. It's Kaoru Shimizu. Excuse me. Out on the jump hang. Here's Headhunter Mitsuru Yamaguchi. Headhunters, of course, sounds like an assassin, but in actuality, they find people jobs. But he couldn't find the net of the jump hang. Next up from Greece, he was a defender on escape, Nicholas Pettis. Highly anticipated run here. But out on the rolling log. Unfortunate. He's the narrator of See the World by Train and is not that old in this alternate universe. It's Kenjiro Ishimaru. I suppose he's probably like in his late 40s. But he is also out at the rolling log. Here's mixed martial artist Ikuhisa Minowa. Out on the Gadantabi. He made it to the second stage in Sasuke 7. It's Kozo Akimoto. Looking good so far. Will he be the first in a while to beat the jump hang? No. Or 0 for 28. Here's a former track athlete who beat the first stage 2 tournaments ago. It's Ryuichi Sagawa. I believe he was here last time. Don't remember how he did. Well, I don't think he did that bad. Here's an action star who thinks he's Bruce Lee. It's Toyohisa Iijima. Not good. Here's actor Masaru Nagai. Alright, a little bit better than our last couple competitors. But can he beat the jump hang? No, he cannot. And the run of not getting past the jump hang continues. I think it's up to about 20 competitors. Here's the 1997 Japanese decathlon champion, So Takei. Decathletes you would think would be very good at this show. But unfortunately, he cannot beat the jump hang like many before him. He works at Tipnis Roppongi. Don't know what that means. It's Akiko Atarashi. Jump hang finally locking in, yeah. It is a little bit further back than last time. I probably should have mentioned that. Uh-oh. This is a good run. We might have our we will not have our first clear. Very slow. Here's actor Jun Kaname. Out of the Gadantabi. Alright, maybe the lifesaver who's shown her stuff on Kunoichi will have better luck. It's Masami Yusa. Through the Gadantabi and the rolling log, always a good start. Can she beat the jump hang? She cannot. How about show pub dancer Goku? Obviously not the Dragon Ball Z character, that'd be a little unfair. Out on the second step. Here's another theme park ninja, this time at the Koka Ninja Village. It's Yuji Ihara. He is eliminated by the rolling log. Here's postal worker Yasuyuki Obayashi. Things looking good. Through the jump hang, but I don't like his time. And he is going to fail the warped wall and not defeat it. And we haven't had anyone get up the warped wall in a long time. Maybe the 2000 Olympics judo gold medalist will have a better say. It's Tadahiro Nomura. I was about to say last time we had some Olympians with great success. Tadahiro Nomura will not join them. Next up is pro trampolinist Daisuke Nakata. He's had quite a few stellar runs on Sasuke before. Let's see if he can continue his luck. Through the warped wall. Time is looking good. 14 seconds left, and yes! We have our first clear. And of course, Yagyu Gaiden is buffering. There it is. Daisuke Nakata finally showing us the way through the first stage after a run of pretty rough performances, I must say. Showing that you gotta really move in this 80-minute time limit. 80-second time limit. Next up is Yuko Mizuno, the reporter on King's Brunch, and quite a veteran of TBS game shows, including Kunoichi. We're going to be the first woman since Chitanabe and Sasuke 2 to get through the first stage. And she's at the warped wall. Might have the time, actually, and fails the Tarzan rope? You can do that? Okay. Alright, and on that note, let's take it to one of the Kanzens of the Kinnikubansuke Spider Walk event, Shinobu Sakiya. He'll be able to show off his stuff on stage 2 if he gets there. But he does not. Here's Double Dutch player Naoki Okuhira, who does not even get that far. I don't even begin to know what this description is. Koenji Awa Odori's Tensui Ren. I hope he didn't curse or something. Kazuhiko Takahashi. Yikes. From one Takahashi to another, it's Hiromitsu Takahashi. Perhaps he will actually start taking this show seriously. Apparently not. Here's Messenger Atsuya Kimuro. He made it to the Warped Wall in Sasuke 7. This is his first appearance in 3 tournaments. But he will not be able to get revenge on the Warped Wall tonight. I would tell you this next competitor's job, only he doesn't have one. It's Takeshi Hamasaki. Looking good so far. Through the jump hang. Through the warp wall. I think he has time, actually. He is going to have time. No, he doesn't have time. No. A devastating outcome, missing first stage glory by 0.3 of a second. Next up, it's the Olympic gymnast from South Korea, Yo Hung-chul, who fails to get on to be, sure. 2 tournaments ago, he reached the warp wall. Will he get revenge today? It's windsurfing national team member Yuichi Hirose. Out on the dance bridge. And now the halfway mark being marked by dairy farmer Joe Kadachi. By day, he is an ordinary businessman, but by night, he is still an ordinary businessman who pretends he's Superman. It's Tomohiro Tatsukawa. Yeah, that's about what I expected. How about insurance agency manager Satoshi Tamura? Not even close. Poster girl Miho Nishimura. A quick elimination there. He reached the 3rd stage back in Sasuke 4. It's Takuya Ueda. I was going to say a long way to go to get back there, but he will not even sniff it. Another competitor who reached the 3rd stage recently, it's James Okada. Quite a run he had in Sasuke 7. But he's out on the jump hang. Remember, it is harder today, and we are seeing a bloodbath on that obstacle. Here's comedian Kinnikuh Nakayama, the most muscular of all the comedians. But he's out of the dance bridge. Here's Kanazawa City Hotel banker Kazuhiro Nishikawa. Who fails the rolling log. Just last year, he was in the Asian Games and won the gold medal in the 200-meter dash. It's Shingo Suetsugu. So presumably he has speed on his side. Well, he beats the jump hang. Having trouble on the warp wall. Did he get it on the second attempt? No, he did not. Here is the 3rd-year Nippon Sports Science University student, Yoshiyuki Tamaki, who fails to get on to be. Here's All Japan life-saving champion Seiji Inuma. A lot of I's in his name. Well, there's no I in team. I don't know how that's relevant to him failing to get on to be. Next up, a competitor who knows his way around the Sasuke course. He is a veteran of Sasuke as well as Kinnikubansuke and pro sportsman. The record holder in the monster box. It is Olympic gymnast in the trampoline, Naoki Ikitani. Was he an Olympian? No, he wasn't, was he? He was not an Olympian. Through the jump hang. Through the warped wall. I think he has the time, but I've said that before. He does have the time! And Naoki Ikitani is our second clear of the day. And once again, Yagyu Gaiden is buffering. We have our second clear of the day. Not as fast as Nakata, but doesn't matter. Here's printer Yuichi Okada. Who fails the rolling log. Now into the wrestling portion of our event. It's IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Koji Kanemoto. Can he grapple his way through the jump hang? No, he cannot. For being a junior heavyweight, you'd think he'd be able to jump off the ropes. The only thing I have noted for this next competitor is that he was number 5 in Sasuke 35, so he must have done a good job to get invited back. It's Reiko Atarashi. Oh? I don't think he's coming back. Here's a field hockey player who scored 6 goals at the World Championship. It's Tomohiro Yamabori. We did have some random athletes do very well last time. Could Yamabori join them? So far, so good. I don't like his time, but he was going to miss on the warped wall anyway. And that's going to be a wrap for him. He was the 100-meter breaststroke winner at the 2002 Pan Pacific Swimming Championship, Kosuke Kitajima. He's going to be out at the rolling log. We reached the 2/3 mark with the 2000 Olympics wrestling silver medalist and brother of pro wrestler Yuji Nagata. It's Kazuhiko Nagata. Yikes. Here is a second-year Chiba University graduate student, Manabu Sato. Through the jump hang. Beast the warp wall in one shot. Does he have the time? It looks like he does. He does indeed. And Manabu Sato is our third clear of the day. Cut it a little close there, only 3 seconds left, but it is good enough to get him through to the second stage. No, I believe this is his debut appearance on Sasuke. Here's Makoto Takimoto. He was the gold medalist in the 2000 Olympics in the judo. Through the jump hang. How is his time? How is his time? He's going to fail the Tarzan rope. That's the second person today to fail the Tarzan rope. How are we failing the Tarzan rope, honestly? Our 70th competitor is the former Japan men's national team soccer player Masami Ihara. No, this is looking good. This is looking good! No, it's not looking good. Alright, well, hopefully going to put us in a better mood is TBS announcer Hiroki Ando. I love how the little haze slide in on Get to be. Very nice touch by Philip. But unfortunately, Hiroki Ando fails the dance bridge. Here's model Tomoyuki Saito. Yes, it's that Tomoyuki. He was in Sasuke 10. Time is not great. Does beat the jump hang. Does beat the warped wall. I don't think he has the time. No, he doesn't have the time. Unlucky for Tomoyuki. Last time he made a surprise run all the way to the second stage. Can he do it again? It is the Olympian in the Nordic combined, Daito Takahashi. No, he's out at the jump hang. Could not repeat his performance from last time. Here's graphic designer Tadao Yokoyama. Who fails the rolling log. Well, last time at the 3/4 mark, I think we had about 7 clears or something like that. Today, only 3. Can Okiyomura, the actor, turn things around? No, he cannot. Here's refrigerated warehouse worker Tadao Ito. He did something relevant on Sasuke, I feel like. Ah, yes, he made it to the second stage in both Sasuke 3 and 4, and was the reigning quick muscle champion at the time. Of course, we saw how Kohei Asano did last time. He failed the Gedantabi, so hopefully Tadao Ito can do a little bit better this time. No, he cannot. What's up with the push-up people in the Gedantabi? It's starting to become a trend. Next up is a competitor in the Akatsuka Asakusa Samba Carnival, Yoshimi Ochiai. Doesn't even make it past the first step. Here's swimming coach Kenichi Arai. Hopefully he will not go swimming on this course. But unfortunately he does at the dance bridge. And we mentioned his brother moments ago. Here is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the man known as Blue Justice. It's Yuji Nagata. Who unfortunately cannot beat the rolling log. Only doing one obstacle better than his brother. Let me make sure that that's accurate. Where was his brother? Ah, whatever. Not important. I probably should have loaded his theme. I'm sure he has one. There it is. He is known as the Sasuke Sensei. Last time he made it to the second stage, he would love to get back there again today. It's the elementary school teacher at Chigasaki Elementary School, Hiroyuki Asuoka. No! Out at the dance bridge. That is a stunner. Here's a model who made it all the way to the third stage 2 tournaments ago. It's Shoei. No! Out at the rolling log. That's a stunner. Well, after seeing 2 big names go down in a row, racing driver Naoka Ogihara has his work cut out for him. But beats both obstacles that they failed. But the jump hang is going to take him out. Not that he had the time anyway. Here's ballroom dancer Tatsuyoshi Kawara. Yikes. We will see his brother 15 runs from now, but now it's action star Kane Kosugi. He's made it to the third stage a couple times. Didn't make it there last time. How will Shane do? Can't beat the jump hang. Unfortunate. See, this is why I edit these. Next up, a man who's been to the third stage on 2 occasions. Last tournament, he made it all the way to the Lamp Grasper in stage 3. He would love to beat that and get revenge on the cliffhanger from a few tournaments ago, but has his work cut out for him on an incredibly difficult first stage. Can the driver for the Sagawa Express reach the third stage again by defeating the first stage? It's Kenji Takahashi. Things looking good so far. Jump hang has been the killer tonight. No! The jump hang takes another high-profile victim, and Kenji Takahashi is out. Next up, he was the former Japanese record holder in both the 100-meter and the 200-meter, Satoru Inoue. Again out on the jump hang. So many victims at the jump hang tonight. Making his Sasuke debut, it's Jaguar car mechanic Hidenori Nagasawa. And the third straight victim of the jump hang. Here's house builder Soichi Kono. Will he get revenge on the jump hang? He will not even get there. Next up, a man who made his Sasuke debut a tournament ago and did quite well, actually. Where did he go out? I cannot find his result. Well, looking to do good again today. It's Bunpei Shiratori, the Inba Village office worker and the former triple jumper. Could have sworn he beat the first stage. Misses on the warped wall. Second attempt. No. Unfortunate. Bunpei Shiratori eliminated by the warped wall. Our 90th competitor, leading us into the final 10, is the winner of Pro Sportsman #1 in 2001. It's Daisuke Ohata. Fails the rolling log. So after 90 runs, we only have 3 clears. We're going to have an incredible run out of these final 10 competitors to get where we were a tournament ago at 11. It's looking more and more like it's going to be single digits tonight. Next up from Spain, it's the Olympic gold medalist in the Sydney Olympics in the vault. It's Gervasio Defer. Oh dear. Here's pride fighter Wanderlei Silva from Brazil. I think Brazil. Somebody fact check me on that. Well, never mind. He's going to fill the wrong log. From a pride fighter to the Pancrase light heavyweight champion, it's Sene Kikuta. Can he get farther than Wanderlei Silva? He can. He'll beat the Dasu Bridge as well. But not the jump hang. Next up, from the 12 position, he had a miracle run all the way to the Lamp Grasper a tournament ago in his Sasuke debut. No, not his Sasuke debut. His excuse me, second appearance on Sasuke, actually. He was in the aerial event in the 1998 Nagano Olympics. It's Kazuaki Ando, looking to get back to the third stage again tonight. But one of the hardest first stages we've had in quite a while to contend with. And he fills the rolling log, an obstacle he beat a tournament ago. Next up, he was the Pro Sportsman #1 in 2002, a hammer thrower that's represented Japan at the Olympics. Last time, he had an incredible run to the third stage, looking to get back there again today. First, his brutal first stage to contend with. It's Koji Murofushi. If you want to know his stamina, you can check down here, by the way. Time, though, is looking good. Oh, he's going to have plenty of time. And he's going to be the new fastest clear, beating the klaxon. Incredible run by Koji Murofushi. He goes back to the second stage. Let me just talk this theme. I know I have it in this playlist. There it is. Over the last few tournaments, he's become the most famous firefighter in all of Japan, representing the Gifu Prefecture. He's made several deep runs. Although last time he was taken out by the Goran Hammer in Stage 2. The Goran Hammer is gone this tournament, spoiler alert. But he would love to beat the obstacle that has replaced it. He'll have to get there first, and beat one of the most brutal first stages to get there. However, he knows a thing or two about that. He was the first clear of the renewal first stage back in Sasuke 5. It's Toshihiro Takeda. Looking to be our 5th clear of the day today. Most we can get is 9. Time is not looking good. This is going to be close. Oh, actually, that was pretty good. I think he has the time. Yes, he does! Toshihiro Takeda beats the first stage once again. Takeda will get a chance at revenge at the second stage after the shocking elimination there a tournament ago. Next up, a man who's appeared in all 10 Sasuke tournaments, naturally near the end of the lineup in recognition of his performance across those 10 tournaments. Looking for another strong run here today, hoping to get to his 3rd final stage, a mark only reached by Akira Mori. This, though, is the gas station manager, Shingo Yamamoto. Through the jump hang. Time is looking good as long as he beats the warped wall in one shot, which he does. Beats the Tarzan rope, should have enough time. Yes, he does. Shingo Yamamoto is our 6th clear of the day. Next up, he was in 2nd place in the last tournament, one of only 2 men to reach the cliffhanger. 2 tournaments ago, he was one of 2 men to reach the final stage. He's been in 2nd place the last 2 tournaments. Looking to get 1st place here today. But first, the first stage to contend with. A stage that he nearly failed by a 100th of a second back 2 tournaments ago. Gonna have to speed up a little bit this time. Is Jordan Yochev from Bulgaria. He's an Olympic gymnast, mostly known for the rings. Onto the jump hang. No! Jordan Yochev out at the jump hang. How many competitors tonight, high profile competitors at that, have we seen go down on the jump hang? absolutely stunning, Jordan Yochev will not make it back to the third stage tonight. Well, that sucks. I'm out of water. Two tournaments ago, he had one of the most devastating fails in Sasuke history, falling in a monsoon just short of total victory. Last tournament away, he was one jump away from an opportunity at revenge. Revenge is certainly on his mind here today, as he looks to continue his perfect clear streak on the first stage. He is the action star, Kane Kosugi. The jump hang, you bet. A couple tournaments ago, you grabbed the top. Oh my god. Oh, phew. Okay. I don't know that he has the time, though. Oh, he just barely does. By less than a second, Kane Kosugi keeps his perfect streak alive. A bit of a scare, though, on the Soitatsukabe. He gets past it on the second attempt, and Kane Kosugi is headed to the second stage once again. How fitting is it that the 1,000th man to attempt Sasuke is the only man that has ever defeated it? 6 tournaments ago, he conquered all 4 stages, and in the last tournament, he got back to the second stage for the first time since that victory. Looking to do so again today, it's Kazuhiko Akiyama, the director of the Akiyama Treatment Center. Akiyama threw the Gedantabi. Of course, the obstacle in his head has got to be the jump hang. He failed it 3 times in a row. But not today! Now the warped wall. This is going to be a struggle for him, and only 5-2, but he clears it. Should have the time. Oh boy, does he have the time. The second fastest time, in fact. And Kazuhiko Akiyama is moving on to the second stage once again. So there are your 8 clears. Nakata, Iketani, Sato, Murofushi, Takeda, Yamamoto, Kosugi, and Akiyama. In that order. Koji Murofushi with the fastest time, Akiyama the second fastest time. And Kane Kosugi, the man who's largely become the star of Sasuke in the last few tournaments, cutting it the closest, just 7/10ths away from failure. The second stage consists of 6 obstacles. with a time limit of 85 seconds. It starts with the chain reaction, then the brick climb, and the spider walk. Then the new obstacle, the balance tank. Competitors will have to maintain their balance on a treacherous descending cylinder going down the track and make it to the finish. The Yakuso conveyor and wall lifting await anyone who makes it past that new obstacle. Who among these 8 will get to the third stage and have a chance at challenging Midoriyama's Iron Castle? The first man to do so is the pro trampolinist, Daisuke Nakata. Through the chain reaction and up the brick climb. Spider walk now. No! Not able to defeat it. I tell you what, coming down you wouldn't think would be so difficult, but it really is. You have to maintain your grip the entire way. One slip and it is all over. As we just saw from Daisuke Nakata. He defeated the first stage with less than 5 seconds left. So on the second stage, he's really going to have to move. But he is the Monster Box World Record holder. He is one of the most explosive competitors in Sasuke. Will he be able to get to the third stage again tonight? It's Naoki Iketani. Can he defeat the Spider Walk? Yes, he does. He's the first to attempt the balance tank and the first to beat it as well. He should have the time. Wall lifting. Oh my gosh, he doesn't have the time. He doesn't have the time. I told you he had to move. And speed gets the better of Naoki Iketani. He will not advance to the third stage tonight. Next up, he is a second-year Chiba University graduate student, the youngest man of the 8 here on the third stage. Looking to get, on the second stage, looking to get to the third stage and become the first person tonight to do so. It's Manabu Sato. What? Okay, well, we're 0 for 3, and that's not good. Next up, Pro Sportsman #1 in 2002. Looking to get back to the third stage. Gonna have to beat that new balance tank that only Iketani has attempted tonight. Here is the hammer thrower from Japan, Koji Murofushi. Through the chain reaction. Beats what Sato couldn't. And remember, he had the fastest time through this first stage, so hopefully speed will not be an issue here. Through the spider walk, only 36 seconds remain. Through the balance tank. Through the Gyakuzo conveyor. Oh, he has plenty of time. He has plenty of time. He will hear the klaxon, unlike the first stage, and I have unloaded the Sasuke clear theme. That is unfortunate. I was hoping somebody would catch that Kane. I used it last tournament too, nobody caught it. But indeed, Koji Murofushi is through the second stage. He will have a chance at revenge at the third stage tonight, and will be the first to do so. 95 competitors in it took us to get us the second stage play. Now, let's use the correct tab this time. Next up, the Gifu Prefecture firefighter who went out of the Goran Hammer last time. That obstacle is gone now. Can he defeat the new balance tank and make it through the second stage, which he failed to do last time? Here is Toshihiro Takeda. Through the chain reaction. Brick climb as well. Spider walk now. Alright, the scene of the crime, the new obstacle, the balance tank. He's through it! And he's going to have plenty of time. Toshihiro Takeda is our second competitor through stage 2. Our next competitor has been in all 10 Sasuke tournaments and has excelled through them. In fact, in the last tournament, he defeated this second stage, made it all the way to the Lamp Grasper on the third stage. Looking to get revenge on the Lamp Grasper tonight. Here is Shingo Yamamoto. With the chain reaction. Once upon a time, he felt the Goran Hammer too in the very first Sasuke tournament. Again, that obstacle gone now. The new balance tank in its place. He's going to attempt it right here, right now, and beats it. And he appears like he's going to smoke the rest of this stage. It's actually going to be a little bit close. But nevertheless, Shingo Yamamoto, our third clear of stage 2. Apparently you can only have one window. Really standards. So we can see Koji Murofushi the fastest time. Takeda right behind him. Shingo cutting a little bit close. But we have the opportunity to get 5 through. Assuming we can get this next man through and the following competitor. The next man has fallen at the second stage before, a few tournaments ago. However, in the last 2 tournaments, he has been nothing but spectacular. First place in both tournaments, nearly defeating the final stage 2 tournaments ago, nearly defeating the third stage a tournament ago. Looking to get back there and potentially make a second run at Midoriyama's Iron Castle. He is the action star, Kane Kosugi. Remember, he went down at the Spider Walk a couple tournaments ago. That also is coming up right now. And he's through. Kane Kosugi in great position. Oh my goodness! What have we just seen? I can't believe my eyes. Kane Kosugi has failed the new balance tank and is eliminated. He will not get redemption tonight. Unbelievable turn of events. Well, off of that, we do have to keep things moving. But it is going to be hard to move on from that. But that is the brutal reality of Sasuke. That even after watching one of the most shocking fails in Sasuke history, you still have to come up to the course and show your worth. However, this man is the only one who knows the sweet victory at the top of the Iron Castle. He is looking to get to the third stage once again tonight. He is number 1000, Kazuhiko Akiyama. Onto the balance tank. He beats it. Does he have the time? It appears like he will. He will indeed. And Kazuhiko Akiyama will defeat the second stage once again for the third time in his career. And you guys are going to listen to this entire thing while I get more water. So as we recap the 4 clears of the second stage. We lost the first 94 competitors that attempted this first stage tonight. We also lost the 2 finalists from 2 tournaments ago, Jordan Yochev on the jump hang in stage 1, Kane Kosugi stunningly on the balance tank in stage 2. However, the other 4 have survived. Koji Murofushi, Toshihiro Takeda, Shingo Yamamoto, and Kazuhiko Akiyama. Will any of them do what Kane Kosugi failed to do last time and defeat the third stage? Third stage consists of 5 obstacles: the rumbling dice, body prop, lamp grasper, cliffhanger, up then down, and the pipe slider. The obstacle that has ended many dreams of Kansenseha. Four athletes remain. They must stare down a brutal 5 obstacle gauntlet that 7 men attempted last time, and all 7 failed. However, these 4 men have been here before. They know these obstacles better than almost anyone. Will any of them make it to the final stage tonight? The first man to attempt to do so is the reigning pro sportsman #1, the hammer thrower who has represented Japan in the Olympics and now looks to represent the world on the Sasuke final stage. Here is Koji Murofushi. Clanks go into the night as Koji Murofushi begins his third stage run. On the body prop now. Tension fills the air of Midoriyama as Koji Murofushi looks to beat the body prop and attempts revenge on the lamp grasper that he failed a tournament ago. He's through. Onto the cliffhanger. He takes a moment of reprieve. There's the first ledge. Pulls himself up to the second. Now lowers himself to the third. He's through! Koji Murofushi has 1 obstacle to go. It's the pipe slider. He stares down his foe at the platform. He's through the first track. Takes a moment of rest at the rest bar. I don't know why track 2 is down there, but okay. The final stage is in sight, and he's done it! Koji Murofushi has joined the elite pantheon of Sasuke finalists. He is #1 in the Pro Sportsman. He could be #1 in Sasuke as well. Koji Murofushi goes to the final. Does what nobody could last time. Beats the jump that Kane Kosugi failed last time. And Koji Murofushi will attempt the Iron Castle tonight. Unbelievable performance. The Koji Chronicles. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that certainly bodes well for our final three competitors, doesn't it? He has been shown the way to the final stage by the man who has run before him. But now he looks to get to the final stage, which he has never reached in his Sasuke career. He has come close on several occasions, but has never gotten the job done. There are new obstacles here since he attempted this course the last time. The more difficult cliffhanger, and of course the lamp grasper. Can Japan's most famous firefighter join Japan's most famous hammer thrower in the final stage? Here is the Gifu Prefecture firefighter, Toshihiro Takeda. Okay, we're gonna 3. I was a little bit slow last time. Defeats Throne Dice. Onto the body prop. He has failed here before, and he fails again! Failed the beginning of it, too. That's a shocking sight, alright. Takeda will not go to the final tonight, and 3 athletes remain. Three tournaments ago, he defeated this stage, but he has since traded in his trademark blue for maroon. Nevertheless, he looks to do what only Akira Mori has done and reach the final stage for the record-breaking 3rd time. He would also be the first person to attempt this version of the final twice, but he has the 3rd stage to contend with before he gets there. He failed the Lamp Grasper a tournament ago. Looking to get revenge on it tonight, here is Shingo Yamamoto. Defeats the Rumbling Dice, that's always a relief. Through the body prop. Onto the scene of the crime, the Lamp Grasper. No! Shingo Yamamoto fails the Lamp Grasper for the 2nd consecutive tournament. Two athletes remain. One of them stands at the base of the Iron Tower. The other looks to join him. He knows that familiar sight of the Tower of Midoriyama, because he is the only one to have ever defeated it. Now, he looks to get back to the final stage as the 1,000th competitor to ever attempt Sasuke. He is the lone grand champion and the director of the Akiyama Treatment Center, the former crab fisherman, and your grand champion, Kazuhiko Akiyama. See, the problem with your joke, Venny, is that Anna went from red to blue, so the other way around. He pulled a reverse Shingo. Anyway, Akiyama on the course beats the Rumbling Dice. This is his first time on the third stage. I lied about him getting here last time. He actually failed the chain reaction. So all of these obstacles are new to him, including the Lamp Grasper, which took out 3 competitors last time, but not Akiyama. He goes to the cliffhanger. It's much harder than the last time he was here. And we see why. Akiyama joins Jordan Yochev as the 2 men who have failed this new version of the cliffhanger. And Akiyama's night ends in agony. Oh, I have 5,000 subscribers on YouTube now? Huh. Interesting. The final stage is 22.5 meters tall. 12.5 meter spider climb, 10 meter Tsunenobori rope climb. If you do not defeat the spider climb within 15 seconds, the walls will separate, and like Jordan Yochev a year ago, you will fall to the ground. However, if you defeat both obstacles and press the button within 30 seconds, you join Kazuhiko Akiyama in the pantheon of Sasuke Grand Champions. One athlete remains. He awaits the 22.5 meter tower that stands before him. This a far cry from his past life as a pro sportsman and a hammer thrower. He will now forever be known as a Sasuke finalist. But can he forever be known as a Sasuke champion? Here is Koji Murofushi. "30 seconds on the clock. And here we go. Great progress on the spider climb. Remember, he has to do this in 15 seconds or the walls separate. He will easily do that. He might even have a faster pace than when Kane got here. 17 seconds remain. Only 7.5 meters of rope climb left. He might do this. The klaxon sounds. The final few meters. He's gotta hurry. 5 seconds left. The buzzer in sight. But I don't think he's gonna get it. He doesn't get it. And that is the end of Sasuke 10. He was looking fantastic on the final stage, but he slowed greatly in the closing seconds. And Koji Murofushi will not join Kazuhiko Akiyama at the top of the tower. Instead, he plunges 20 meters below into the Midoriyama night. As Murofushi looks up into the sky and sees what could have been, another Sasuke tournament draws to a close. But all is not lost, because we have seen the way to total victory. Now the competitors go back for 6 more months and train in their quest to become Sasuke champion. Until then, I'm Alex Cunningham, wishing you good night from Proto Yama.